Moody, they're 20th defensively, 24 on Green.
And Moody opens. They've never played it back to
Maintaining it is what we're going to have to watch battle.
Christian laying it up and out. Jimmy sat everybody the next day.
Again, as Jokic gets a 3 ball, he's been towards their second day. That should be a marked advantage.
Cates and gets it to Draymond and laying up. Moody running. And overtime game gets 61.
Last 2 games, but really.
Then Giannis had 20 assists and an offensive foul on Jokic. It's a big guy on Steph a lot. Larger players on Curry.
Been running into him too.
And then you have Jamal Murray and Michael Porter. Kalena, they wanted to come in person.
Makes you think defensively. Ball. That.
Draymond tic-tac-toe.
Like last game, 2 minutes, and he's a regular in the rotation.
4 when Moody starts. Michael Porter Jr. at 16. Have been decided in the final minute. The best in the NBA, just not enough. Brown's got a freebie. And sidestep 3 on a reload. Right now, the Jazz
Team in the league sets this many screens.
the blender goes right down the lane, but it retreated defensively. 7. The Jemski mid-range.
Flow the offense and tried to draw it back.
And they loved it.
The Jemski Q allows him to do that with offensively and how he moves.
How about GP2 being available? Jokic banging and bumping on the turnaround. Steph right down last time they beat the Warriors. Westbrook hang around and hope Buddy Hield a warm-up 3. He did not appreciate that.
Peyton Watt, that 61-point triple in.
You want Westbrook to take the GP2 to Kuminga.
Steph Curry and all his gravity.
Peyton Watson flipping it. Reserves have to post up at some. And Brown will shoot the
3-point shooting teams in the league. They're just 30th.
Lead offensive team in Denver. Kuminga
Just under 5. Again, 2 rolling in the back. Sometimes he's cutting right in front of his
41st pick.
Doesn't make any sense.
And he might be. Kuminga. The Joker. What a pass.
One close. They would extract this. I mean,
Looney, little. Jemski with the mid-range.
for the 23-second chance points was huge.
Jokic has 14 days on the road and a 6. Jokic in every game. Porter, I think they just threw me a code carry the ball back. How about Podziemski setting up
Ball, and that's how you get Draymond a buck. So these are the minutes you need.
Clock at 5.
For the Nuggets.
Jimmy Butler is all the way in the backcourt.
Switched on to someone that can post Jimmy Butler.
Moses Moody. Now
That's a weird one.
whack a guy on the
Paint usually having success.
The meaning of those words.
Yeah.
Podziemski. Porter Jr., one of the prettiest jumpers. Moody 3.
Back out. He's always looking to pass to get it to
Westbrook blocked that 3. What a play. Shot clock at 3. Draymond's got a launch. I'm faking it.
confidence, and it's paid off for him. He's
Aaron Gordon at 46. A little shake, a little physicality. Just get out of the corner. Field goal percentage in the league. 4th best 3. Jamski, little bumper car. Backward.
a much bigger defender against him. Still no step.
Draymond didn't catch it cleanly. Dubs.
With the fatigue.
Westbrook from deep. Pucks does. Butler.
Steph.
K came up under arms and Steph's got nowhere to go. Kind of a lean in again. Any Nugget can get it. And Pickett's had the hot hand. Peyton Watson, good contest by Buddy Hield. Kuminga! I tell you, the crowd is percolating right now. There, Jokic right to the rim, hanging around. Steph to the rim to lay it up and out. Up, whistle.
Go right. He's going to take you left first. He's going to.
How about the people that bought courtside seats? So Michael Porter is becoming a setting up Kuminga. And 9 rebounds in 25 minutes.
Defensive rebounding.
Feet. That's a warm-up 3. Down the lane again. Curry float. Kuminga for the baseline. 3rd. What a pass by Jokic. 4 points in the paint. Out of Denver. Yank back jumper by the Warriors. Beyond impressive right. Curry leading 3. After 14 days on the road. Mentioned Jokic.
The screen couldn't get out there in time.
He's terminated the dribble. Just turn around. Butler 5 of 9. Packing. What a
Hop. He's able to kind of answer for it.
13. Curry 19. Jokic another 3. Jemski flipping it up.
Take your time, get out.
Pretty good job. Their splits are not good. Steph and Draymond come together. 20 points. Steph and Draymond instantly. Porter Jr. Butler likes those corner three. Stepper. Draymond attacking. Curry 2 seconds to shoot there. Guys at Jokic. Christian to remain the lead. Curry and Gordon ran over Draymond. Kuminga. Say the Western Conference. Shot clock at 7.
Hey, one play for positioning.
Seed, the 4 seed, the 3 seed, and the 2 seed. Steph for 3. Steph moved his feet. Porter dribbled out. Buddy Hield for the high round. Porter Jr.
He's alert, whether he's
2's piece. Defense. Guy Santos to beat the buzzer. 3 on the other. What a shot clock at 2. And Gordon, buddy, I love you. We can't have turnovers like right now. Jokic down the lane to lay it up. Curry went right around him to float it up and out. Looney up. Point blank to Lad. And if you love,
because he just kept moving, he was able to get that read
for most of the year.
Brook missed that.
Podziemski 3. Pickett. Buddy Hield having sat everybody against San Antonio. Pickett lost to Cleveland by 1 point tonight. Podziemski will step around 35 ticks. That physical defense, Butler couldn't. And Buddy just got to toss one up to
2001, 2000, yeah.
from midcourt again.
A defender on Jimmy Butler.
Euler's got nowhere to go. He's got to launch a 3. Plus 17. Best plus minus. See Jordan with that strength, that size, and Jimmy Butler.
One defender, go ahead and go to work, get to the freaking more rest for Steph.
And he's saying it in Serbian and no one understands. We'll step through, nice finish.
All defender.
Butler mid-range.
Say it is commendable, but he's looking to get
We do after games. Butler, because without Steph, Moses setting up Podziemski for 3. And Butler called for Gordon, talked him into counting
to his shot. I disagree with him, though.
Yeah, Gordon's loading the side. Beautiful steal there. In. That has not worked well with Warriors. With post, and it's Brown the cutter. Curry from the baseline. 30 against Denver. Michael Porter Sunday. Michael Steph on a relocate 3. Waiting for help. Oh, Kuminga. Draymond fouling Michael.
They brought the juice this game.
Fading, firing, and rimming it home.
His touch is just ridiculous.
Calls his own number. And Podziemski moved. Peyton Watson, Turner looks, come from different places. Brown and Jokic. It up from the side, Jimmy. Winning team in the NBA, the Nuggets. Butler's going to launch that. Porter Jr. inside. Many of them have come down to the floor. Think of the week for Brandon. To lay it up and in about that. So they foul Looney. Watson flew by. Can you close? Christian Brown to play all your guys tonight.
Competitive and so mentally tough.
I told you all 3 were going to do the same thing. Butler said no.
Well, Steph's got the tail, but
Curry for 3. The steal on Brown. 9-game losing streak to the Nuggets. Standing. Podziemski turns around, fires it. Up as anything.
there's nothing that can stand.
Braxton Key getting his first NBA. Sure, the Warriors somehow got 2 in the morning last night.
He didn't have any time.
After 14 days on the road. So Aaron Gordon and Jokic. Mentioned Jokic just had to go around the screen, couldn't get out there in time. Butler nowhere to go. Brown, pretty good defense. He's terminated the dribble, just turn around, shoot, even though it's off balance. Butler 5 of 9. And then Butler attacking.
And then he's got Gordon on the top. He's able to kind of quick first step, and Gordon had no answer for it.
So Jimmy's got 14, Podziemski 13, Curry 19. Jokic, another 3. And on Moody, shot clock at 10. Podziemski flipping it up and back again, even though they threw it ahead.
Take your time, get out.
No Brown, but Draymond was there. Brandon did a pretty good job. Jokic Devers, when Jokic sits, their splits are not good. Steph fighting. Gordon and Draymond come together. Biggest lead. They flipped the game by 20 points. A shooting team in the NBA. Steph and Draymond instant. Michael Porter Jr. Butler likes those corner 3. Denver recovering. Shot clock at 4. Draymond attacking. 2.1. It will not take Curry 2 seconds to shoot that. Said 3 guys at Jokic. Christian, Watson, and Brown and other guys for Denver to remain the lead. Aaron Gordon ran over Draymond. Kuminga.
That next defender coming over.
Say the Western Conference. Bottom of the year, Kuminga played pretty good D. Shot clock at 7. 8-1.
Everybody wanting to play for positioning.
Gauntlets. Playing the 5 seed, the 4 seed, the 3 seed, and the 2 seed. Steph for 3. Jokic cycling around to Michael Porter. Steph moved his feet. Porter dribbled off it away. Draymond setting up Buddy Hield for the high round. The year pending. Porter Jr.
Reflector.
Yep.
So he's always alert, whether he's
Offensively, read MT2's piece. What? Elite. He's the Steph Curry of defense. Buddy Hield and Guy Santos to beat the buzzer. Watch Jokic on one end, Curry on the other. What a time. Aaron Gordon attacking. Shot clock at 2. And Gordon, with your lip reader, said, "Buddy, I love you. We can't have turnovers like they'll run out of energy, but they're there right now." Jokic down the lane to lay it up. 84 pounds, 7 feet tall. Curry went right around him to float it up and out.
you want Jokic involved.
Looney's that. Kuminga, point blank to look. And Serbia and the United States had. And if you love
Continuous movement, and because he just kept moving, he was able to get that
NBA after being the worst for most of the year.
and then he boxed him out after Westbrook missed that.
Podziemski 3.
Massive, timely buckets too.
Pickett, split action, shot clock at 8. Buddy Hield having it. Denver sat everybody against San Antonio. Targeted this Warrior game. Pickett
Came in and gave him good minutes.
You know, the Spurs lost to Cleveland by 1 point tonight.
They did. Play spoiler.
Podziemski will step around. With the final 45 ticks. Westbrook, good physical defense. Butler couldn't. Look at Porter stay attached to Buddy Hield. And Buddy just got to toss one up to
Track of that. The Lakers, I think 2001, 2000.
Yeah. Draymond to Podziemski. From midcourt again.
Been amazing. Small defender on Jimmy Butler.
Shot clock at 3. Butler's got nowhere to go. He's got to launch a 3.
Tonight too.
He's plus 17. Best plus minus.
He's into it.
Aaron Gordon with that strength, that size, and
11 in the first half.
Jimmy Butler.
Right times. You got space in there. One defender. Go ahead and go to work. Get to the free.
Bring on the good stuff.
You're just getting more rest for Steph. Gotta do that.
And he's saying it in Serbian and no one understands for the baseline. A little step through, nice finish. They've kept him a little under control tonight. Clock at 4.
Go right back to him, small defender.
Butler mid-range and Junior and Gordon to kind of carry the offense.
The fact that he's worked on his 3-ball, we've said, is commendable, but he's looking to get
He's taking hold of talk things we do after games. 20 and 5 since the acquisition of Butler, because without Steph, had a good look at it. Moody knocked it away from Porter Jr. Moses, if you throw it anywhere, I will catch it. Setting up Podziemski for 3.
He's one to kick it out.
And Butler called for Gordon talked him into counting them.
Was saying he had picked up his dribble. He was going into his shot. I disagree with him, though.
I didn't think shoot Butler again. Gordon's loading the side. Westbrook. Beautiful steal there. Series. Forget the play in. That has not worked well with Warriors. With post. And it's Brown the cutter.
The clock situation.
Lead. Curry from the baseline. Against Memphis, 37 against the Lakers, 30 against Denver. Michael Porter weak for Steph Curry with Houston waiting Sunday. Michael Butler with the good hands. Steph on a relocate 3. Draymond on Jokic. Waiting for help. Finish line, but it's a long way to go. Kuminga. Draymond fouling Michael.
The competitive fire is showing. They brought the juice this game.
Jokic fading, firing, and rimming it home. He is on $1 billion for that guy.
His touch is just ridiculous.
Rooney, the decision maker, calls his own number and combines.
But he's assisting.
Podziemski moved to go. Shot clock at 7. Peyton Watson turned.
You haven't done it the whole game. You've shown him different looks, come from different places.
Warriors 12th turnover. Brown and Jokic.
Under team the nod.
And he passed it up from the side. Jokic thought about that 3.
Really hot with Jokic handling.
Best shooting team in the NBA, the Nuggets. Podziemski. Butler's going to launch that. Porter Jr. inside. Many of them have come down to the wire.
He stays ready on both ends of the floor.
Think of the week for Brandon. Christian Brown to lay it up and in.
I'm so intentional about that.
So they foul Looney. Steph on a relocate. Watson flew by. Steph's got 36.
Can you close?
Christian Brown. Biggest decision was to play all your guys tonight. Rest.
These dudes are so competitive and so mentally tough.
Tomorrow. I could have told you all 3 were going to do the same thing. There's no way Draymond was going to play it. Stephen Butler said no.
Well, Steph's got the tail bumping.
Curry for 3. And Curry with a steal on Brown. No more 9-game losing streak to the Nuggets. And the crowd sensing it, standing to Jeff again. Turns around, fires it up.
It's like you have to feel like, dude, we can accomplish anything. There's nothing that can stand games.
So Braxton Key getting his first NBA. Assassin making sure the Warriors somehow got